Some girls are like, oh yeah, I want to take my boyfriend to a strip club. Not I.
We do plan to go.
Yeah, this one is one of them.
It'd be an experience. Maybe I'll take some tips. No, some dance moves. I get jealous when you're talking to your new coworkers. Yeah. You're gonna replace me. It's not gonna be sipping with M&T anymore. It's gonna be sipping with Tracie and a new coworker. I don't like it. I'm jealous.
Maria's phone keeps going off and I'm getting jealous. Mm-hmm. She talks about me talking with my coworkers and her phone's been going off the whole time.
My husband, if I'm texting on my phone, he'll be like, who's texting us?
Your husband says that. He does. That's cute. I like that. See, I like stuff like that.
I'm all Sancho. Welcome back to Sipping with M&T. I'm Maria.
I'm Tracie.
And again, Sunday morning. Well,
it's not morning anymore.
It's not morning anymore. It's officially noon. Still drinking our coffee. Because yes.
So today's video is going to be about, if you guys watched the last video, our little intro in the beginning, we taught Maria, she encourages her husband to take like a guy's Vegas trip. And I do not encourage that. I don't encourage my husband to go to Vegas without me. And the reason for that is...
I got in trouble.
Yeah, I had to lecture her. When we were done, I was like, Maria, what is the matter with you? No. We decided, it inspired us to do this video about jealousy because I'm a lot more, I'm better now, but I've been very jealous. And Maria is very not like me. There's things that make her jealous. Yeah, there are little things that make her jealous, but me, it's like, what doesn't make me jealous?
Everything.
I have to get jealous for her.
Yeah. She'll yell at my husband for things that I don't care. And according to Tracie, I should care. And she'll yell at him and I'll allow it.
Or I validate things that he gets jealous about. I'm like, oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah. He's definitely more jealous than I am.
Yeah.
A smidge. He won't admit that.
Guys don't like to.
A smidge
Whatever.
More.
Yeah. They don't like to. I don't think they like to act jealous. Like me,
yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you do. So I'm typically not a very jealous person.
I think mine is more a possessive kind of thing. I think I have more of a possessive personality. Okay. That's mine. That don't touch it. Don't talk to it. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. It's mine.
And I'm like, if you want it, take it. I don't care.
I'll find another one.
Have it.
She really loves you, Mike, I swear.
Oh, we're talking about Mike. Oh, well, yeah. I'm just kidding.
Oh, she just means in general.
Yeah, in general.
Okay. Yeah. So I used to be a lot more jealous than I am now. And I pretty much have to thank my husband for that because, for one, he was very patient with me. And he was fresh out of the military, so he was really mature. I was only 19 years old. And a lot of the time, he wouldn't really put up with it. And I kind of had to... We both had to accommodate for each other. And I learned along the way. I mean, I would still get jealous. And I even told him, this is me. Get over it. Take it or leave it. And he took it.
He modified you a little bit.
Yeah, he totally did. He was just, and he was, even when we were married, he was really open and honest. And like, he didn't need to have privacy. Like there was nothing for him to keep private. He was open about stuff.
So he helped you outgrow it. Work through a lot of years. And that's what a good relationship is. We all have issues. We all have baggage. But I think a good relationship you kind of bring out the best in each other. Mm-hmm. So, which is why you married him.
Yeah. He was a good man. He is a good man.
I think that's why I'm not really jealous with my current husband. The same thing. He's always been so open and honest with me. And that's one of his biggest things. Like, just being honest. And so I've never really I know I don't have anything to be jealous about. We know we've never broke each other's trust or anything like that. And that's a big one too. Like, unless someone gives you a reason to not trust them, I don't really feel jealous because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to lie. There are little things that I, tend to get jealous about. Nothing big, But it's only natural to feel jealous to a certain extent. You're only human. Jealousy is a perfectly normal feeling to have, and it just depends on the amount.
Oh yeah, and I think you have to learn to control it. Like, do you want to start a fight because some pretty girl walked by and you thought maybe your husband looked at her?
You're not even for sure. He was just,
yeah,
looking
maybe,
around.
or maybe he was like maybe looking maybe that way. She walked by and he'll probably never see her again. It's just, you have to pick your battles. His job, he has to talk to females all the time. So back then, when we first met, I would probably be upset about that. If he had said, oh, I talked to this employee and blah, 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 I would get mad about that because I didn't want him talking to other girls ever. But it's his job. What's he supposed to do? Not talk to her? Not get the problem?
Just hold a sign. My wife said I'm not allowed to talk to you.
If you could write down your problem, that would be great.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it was stupid. I mean, I know it's silly now, but I was young when I met him. So I've changed a lot. And he even says, like, I've come a long way. I'm not as crazy. He'll say that I'm still crazy.
Because I'm sure you are.
But not as much as I used to be.
No,
you have to decide how much you'll let it bother you. It can bother you. It's normal. Like Maria said, it is normal to be jealous, but to an extent. Do you want to cause a big, huge fight about it or not?
Like I said, it is normal to feel jealousy at times, but if it's excessive, where it really causes problems in your relationships or sometimes even your friendships. I've had a few very jealous friends, growing up, and I didn't really understand why. But if it really does affect your relationships, then you kind of need to reevaluate yourself. Like, okay, what's making me feel jealous? Why, and a lot of times it has a lot to do with insecurities or, your own stuff, your own issues that you have to work through. And a lot of times also, if you've maybe had, bad relationship experiences, if you've maybe got involved with someone who, wasn't the most honest or, snuck around or, maybe even cheated on you, a lot of times that can, leave a bad experience and can affect your other relationships. But that's where you need to reflect and realize that, okay, is it me? Am I just bringing my baggage and projecting my own issues onto my partner? And sometimes it could just be your partner. If your partner, isn't honest or, is being secretive or, you sense something, a lot of times it could just be them. And that's not a healthy relationship, to constantly feel like you need to watch your partner or you feel the need to go through their things or you feel like you have to keep an eye on them. That's not a great relationship.
Yeah, if you feel you have to do that, maybe they're not the one for you.
Right.
And I think for me, from growing up, what I saw in my life, I think that's what started my trust issues, and then eventually having boyfriends and having trust issues with them, it just kind of built up.
Yeah.
And yeah, you carry your baggage with you. And I tried with every boyfriend to not bring that baggage, to let them start with a clean slate. But if something would happen, I would lose that trust. It was just a constant thing until I met my husband. So, I mean, and, guys do silly things. We do silly things where you get jealous or you kind of lose trust a little bit. But it's never been anything that was like, that totally brought us apart. So he just really helped me change and helped me be secure. He was always very good about that. So I think it's just a matter of finding the right person.
Yeah. And growing up. It's sometimes just a matter of growing up, maturing over time. Like I said, the times I was probably most jealous when I was, young and didn't know better and, a lot of changes have happened since then. So now to get to where I am, I don't care. But that's where and it's not that I don't care. I'm just very secure with myself now. Whereas when I was younger, I wasn't. I might have minor insecurities, but I know who I am as a person, as a woman, as a mom. And I feel very secure in my relationship with my husband and in our marriage. We're very secure with each other. We have a very open and honest relationship. And so there you go. So the rest, I'm like, nah, the rest don't matter. So, like I said, me and my husband are both really honest with each other. And, we have no problem telling each other if we find someone attractive or think they're good looking. Again, we're weird. But
Me and
so
my husband don't do that.
So we have a lot of, we have a lot of celebrity crushes, and we have like a list of like.
We do have that.
Okay. And so when I was pregnant, and it was towards the end of my pregnancy, and I'm just hormonal, I'm tired, I'm big, it's hot. I had a summer baby. And we were watching a movie, and one of this actors on there, he's like, man, like, I can't remember what he said, to be honest. It's something like, wow, like, she's hot or something. I don't even remember because I just saw red. I was so furious, and I didn't say anything. And I remember I just silently started crying. And so I don't even remember if I even told him. I think I didn't, honestly, I think I didn't tell him until months later. I was just in a bad mood for the rest of the day. He still thinks she's very attractive. And I'm not pregnant anymore. I'm not hormonal anymore. I'm back to my rational self. And I still don't like her.
She reminds you of that feeling that you had.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to say her name.
Why not?
No. He knows who she is.
See, back in my younger days, my husband could say something like that and I would be mad about a celebrity. Like, that's how jealous I was. No, don't tell me you like a celebrity. No, not approved. But now, like, we have, like she said, I have a top 5, like, legit top 5.
Yeah.
My husband's, he has girls that he likes or actresses or whatever, but not, like, he doesn't have an actual list like I do. But I have to say that the one person we have in common on our list is The Rock. He's my number 1, and my husband likes it because my husband goes to the gym every day.
Man crush.
Yeah, and The Rock is probably like the one guy we would have a threesome with because we love him. We both love him so much.
Does he know that? Does Richard know
No,
that?
I always joke because he likes him so much. I always tell him, like, I know you would have a threesome with us. And I call him my daughter's dad. I say that's her real dad. But actually, just the other day, my kids were looking through my husband's phone, like all his pictures and his videos and stuff. And my son was like, "Oh, look, Daddy, you took a video of you lifting. Are you working out at the gym?" My husband was like, "Oh yeah, I did that a while ago." And I go, "Who took the video?
Who was recording? Who was watching you working out? Who was spotting you? Who?"
And he was like, and my son turned the phone to me and showed me, and I was like, "Oh yeah," because when he did it, he showed it to me. Like, he said, "Oh, look at this video I took of myself today at the gym," and it was it was months ago. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember." And he's all, "Dang, you puffed up real quick."
And you're like, "Who?"
And I did. I really did. And he laughed at me, and I laughed at myself because I was just like, "Oh yeah." So that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you guys get jealous or not, or what makes you jealous.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, I want to know what makes everybody jealous.
Or maybe if you're in your open relationship.
Ooh,
let us know how that goes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because you hear about them, but I mean, I could never do it.
Yeah, that's beyond my level.
So like, share, and subscribe. And if you didn't check out our last video, Going Out After Kids, it'll be linked below. Follow us on social media. It'll also be linked below. Everything is at Sippin with M&T. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.